What's good, sports fans? Are you ready to elevate your live entertainment experience? Well, let me introduce you to SeatGeek, an amazing platform that connects you to your favorite events while saving you money. With SeatGeek, you can easily find tickets for sports games, concerts, and so much more, all in one place. The interface is user-friendly, making it simple to browse and compare prices. And one of the best features is the interactive seating chart. You can see exactly where you'll be sitting and how much you'll be spending, ensuring you get the best value for your money. But here's the best part. Check this out. By using my promo code, ChalkItUpSports, you can enjoy a one-time $20 discount on your first SeatGeek order. That's right, $20 off your first SeatGeek order. Imagine catching that thrilling game or concert without breaking the bank. It's a win-win situation. Plus, you'll be a part of a community of fans who eat, sleep, and breathe live events just as much as you do. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description to download the SeatGeek app today. And don't forget to use my promo code ChalkItUpSports for a one-time $20 discount on your first SeatGeek order. Get excited. Now let's get back to the show. What's good? This is your boy Tone DeShields the second. You guys are locked in on your dose of Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Eagles fans, I will not pull my punches today. I promise you this, and I say this with my chest. I will not be pulling my punches today. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Let me put this in perspective. The game is not over. It's over, but it ain't over. If you catch my drift. It's over, but it ain't over. And I thought I would be able to come into this live stream tonight and be able to talk about how the Eagles got right against the New York Giants, because that's exactly what should have happened. And the Eagles had every opportunity to get right. You know, we wrote off that Broncos game as, you know what? Hey, listen, sometimes you get got. It is what it is. You got a chance to get right, get back against an inferior Giants team. And I mean this. They are inferior. But tonight, the New York Giants embarrassed you. If you are a Philadelphia Eagles player, you should feel embarrassed. If you are on the coaching staff of the Philadelphia Eagles, you should feel embarrassed. Now, we knew coming off of a short week wouldn't be easy. But you know what we said to ourselves? You know what we said? We said, you know what? The short week may help us in the end because it may give you a chance to flush what happened. But you know what ultimately ended up happening? This defense didn't get enough time to get their mind right after getting smoked in the fourth quarter of the Broncos game. Every problem we saw in that Broncos fourth quarter showed itself in this game for 4 straight quarters defensively. It started with not having Jalen Carter. Okay, all right, I can deal with that. Then Quinyon goes down in the first half. So now we're subjected to Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson. And I swear on everything I love, Keely Ringo needs to walk home. Keely Ringo deserves to walk home. Leave your pads on the bus. Leave your cleats on the bus. Leave your playbook on the bus. I need you to walk your ass back because you embarrassed yourself today on national television. Keely Ringo is so bad at playing cornerback in the NFL. He is so bad at football. He is so bad at football to the point where Jackson Dart was just like, hey, where's number 7 at? Okay, bink. And it started on the first drive. Eagles defense did their job. First down, second down. What happens on third down? Keely Ringo gets mossed. Gets mossed for 34 yards, setting up the first Giants touchdown. Like, Quinyon goes down, and now because Keely was so bad. So bad. And then he got benched on the third defensive drive. Then it was Quinyon Mitchell and Adoree Jackson. And you know what happens? They got off the field quick. Then Quinyon Mitchell gets hurt. So now we got to watch Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo on the field at the same time. This is a new low for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a new low for Philadelphia Eagles fans. You lost to the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football. What's the score? 34-17. You got smoked. The defense allowed 13 points in the first quarter. And guess what? They were still in the game. Offensive line did not look good. Inconsistent all night. Run game was inconsistent. We didn't give Saquon the ball enough. But guess what? Jalen Hurts and those guys was cooking so much in the first half, I couldn't even get mad. I couldn't get mad. Jalen Hurts and them was cooking so much in the first half, I couldn't even get mad. But then the second half comes, and once again, they're held to 17 points. Back-to-back weeks. No points in the second half. Jalen Hurts throws a game-sealing interception. Terrible ball. Jalen Hurts misses Devontae Smith wide open. If Devontae Smith catches that, it's a touchdown. The game becomes 24-20. Instead, Giants get the ball back, and the score became 27-17. You cannot miss opportunities like this. Jalen Hunt drops the interception. The New York Giants have their best game of the year against the reigning Super Bowl champs on national television. This game was full of missed opportunities. This game was full of terrible defense. The Eagles have no pass rush. Jackson Dart was doing anything he wanted. This was embarrassing. Hurts had a spectacular first half. Second half, finito. Basura. Non-existent. This shit is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Nah. We can't talk nothing. Every game is a pick'em game for the Eagles. Every game at this point, the Eagles have no edge. The Eagles have no aura. The Eagles have no dominance. They don't strike fear into opponents anymore. They have no consistent run game. They have no second gear. And when I say second gear, I mean when they run out of tricks in the first half, second half comes, they're gone. They're done. They're done. Like Jalen Hurts missed Smitty wide open. He threw an interception in the red zone, his first interception of the season. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Saquon only had 12 carries for 58 yards. We didn't feed him enough. wasted a Dallas Goedert performance, wasted a great A.J. Brown performance, shortchanged Devontae Smith. What are they doing all week? And again, this was a short week, but everything that's been happening has led to this moment. And I've been trying my hardest to remain optimistic. I've been trying my hardest to remain optimistic. And Jalen Hurts stared down Jihaad Dotson. He stared him down. He stared him down. Dog. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know where to go from here, Philadelphia. And guess what? When people come in this live chat and talk shit, you better not say a fucking word. Because what you going to say? What we going to say? What we going to say? This was a bad game for everybody. And you know what? You know what's so crazy? I can't even look at Vic Fangio. I can't even get mad at Vic Fangio. Because Vic Fangio was trying his hardest to piece this shit together. Vic Fangio was trying to piece this thing together all game long. No Jalen Carter, okay. No Quinyon Mitchell, damn. He tried everything. He tried to move Makuba in the slot, putting Marcus Epps back there. He tried putting DeShields on the outside. He tried swapping Keely. He tried subbing out Keely Ringo, putting in Dory Jackson, and Quinyon gets hurt. He tried sending blitzes. Fangio tried everything. And there was nothing he could do. Reed Blankenship banged up. Cooper DeJean banged up. Quinyon Mitchell banged up. Jalen Carter banged up. What the fuck? This was a joke. This was a joke. We are officially no longer feared. We are officially not a contender, if you ask me. The Philadelphia Eagles are not Super Bowl contenders. And I stand by that today. Now, can something change? Maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt it. You're 4-2, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Philadelphia Eagles are not Super Bowl contenders. Playing like this? Nah. And again, the reason I got on live early is because I'm not going to be here all night crying about this. I'm not. I'm not going to be here all night. I had the Eagles winning 34-13. They lost 34-17. Where they do that at? Like, Wan'Dale Robinson and Jordan Humphrey was smoking Keely Ringo. Smoking him. Jeff Stoutland, what's going on with your offensive line? And by the way, Brett Toth is garbage. He is not a good football player. Jalen Hurts got sacked twice in this game, right? Well, 3 times total. But Jalen Hurts got sacked twice because Brett Toth couldn't handle the stunt. Because Brett Toth couldn't handle the stunt, Jalen Hurts got sacked. I don't blame Jordan Mailata for those 2 sacks because what's supposed to happen is when the stunt happens, they're supposed to pass off their rusher. They got to pass those guys off. Brett Toth did not let go of his original man. You got to pick up the stunner. You got to pick up the guy who stunts. And it happened 2 times, and it looked identical. Brett Toth, what are you doing? You can't expect Jordan Mailata to clean that up. You got to pass it off. Like, yo, let's be real about this. I can't even. Yo, the only thing I can blame Howie Roseman for is the malpractice at CB2. I'm going to be honest about this. The malpractice at CB2 and the lack of a consistent pass rush. I seen Vic Fangio trying everything. He was trying everything. And nothing worked. CB2 and pass rush. Like, linebacker was fine. Linebacker he got right, obviously. Obviously, Makuba missed that tackle and gave up the touchdown, obviously. But I don't think I think he's the least of their problems in the secondary. Keely Ringo is a problem. We lost to the 1-4, now the 2-4 Giants. We got to sit with this shit for, what is it, 11 days? 10 days, something like that? Yeah, Jonathan Hart, 10 days. We got to sit with this for 10 days. Jalen Hurts threw an interception in the red zone. A.J. Dillon fumbled, but by that point, the game was lost. They made Jackson Dart look phenomenal. They made Jackson Dart look phenomenal. Like, yo, the first half, I'm like, okay, offense, y'all cooking. I'm like, okay, y'all cooking. I can't. Yeah, AJ was wide open on the interception, wide open. He made up his mind where he was going with the ball already. This shit is crazy. I'm sick. I'm sick, bro. Let me get to the super chats, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get to these super chats. Davon, School Beats, thank you for the super chat, brother. He says both lines look trash. Also, why not play Dean? Yo, honestly, you would have been better off having 3 linebackers on the field. That's how bad Keely Ringo was. You would have been better off playing in base all night. Seriously, you would have been better off playing in base all night with Cooper DeJean and Adoree Jackson. Seriously. And have 3 linebackers on the field. You would have been better off. You would have been better off. Keely Ringo cannot touch the football field ever again. He was getting cooked by number 3 and number 4 wide receivers. Chaotic Green with the $2 super chat. Thank you, my man. He says, none of those defensive tackles showed up. They got bullied. They got bullied by one of the worst offensive lines in football. One of the worst offensive lines in football. They got bullied. That defense got bullied. Cam Scatterbo made Zack Baun look like a little-ass boy. King Marcus with the super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. He says defense was the smart part of this loss, being that we were without players. This offense should have dropped 40+ in that Giants defense. First of all, I disagree with this part. Defense gave up 13 points in the first quarter. Not a good start. Then number 2, you're right. This offense should have dropped 30+, 40+ points. You was cooking a secondary. And all of a sudden, once again, the second half, the offense disappears. Once again, you cannot win football games this way. Thank you for the super chat, King Marcus. Davon, School Beats with a super chat. He says, question, can we give Howie smoke for a change? I don't think he deserves the most of it, honestly, but I mean, sure, spread it around. I don't really care. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe, Davon. Nobody's safe. They all deserve smoke. Nick Sirianni not having his team prepared. Vic Fangio, this defense looked like they got punched in the mouth. Keely Ringo needs to be cut. Quinyon Mitchell goes down. Jalen Carter doesn't play. Reed Blankenship gets banged up. Cooper DeJean limping on the field. They beat us without Malik Neighbors. Seriously. The New York Giants beat the Eagles 34-17 without Malik Neighbors. They lost to a 1-4 New York Giants team. Green Wingman with the largest donation of the season. Green Wingman with the $100 super chat. Green Wingman, thank you, and thank you, man. I'll be honest. This makes my night a little bit better. I gotta be honest, Greenie. This makes my night a little bit better. You made it a little bit better, Greenie. I'll tell you that right now. You just gave me a little bit more peace of mind. Green Wingman says, can someone explain to me how in the third year of the Hurt Sirianni era that we keep needing to find our identity on offense with the talent we have, while other teams with practice squad players can run an effective offense? Everything feels like a struggle. Bro, you are so right, Greenie. This is malpractice. No, I understand it's a new coordinator, but dog, we're never going to see the end of this unless Nick Sirianni is able to call plays. And frankly, I don't know if he ever will be. Because when you have a revolving door at OC, you have no room for your quarterback to get settled in the offense. And you brought back 10 of 11 starters, and you look like this. Saquon Barkley hasn't had a 100-yard game yet. The Philadelphia Eagles, back-to-back weeks, shut out in the second half. They have yet to put together a complete game of football. Kevin Patullo is in over his head. Nick Sirianni is losing his team as we speak. The motivational speech is not working anymore. These guys got to wake up. You're 4-2. You're going into week 7. You got the Minnesota Vikings. Then you got the Giants again, who are feeling confident. They smoked you 34-17. When it come to Philly, they ain't got no fear in their heart. The Minnesota Vikings, everybody watch this game. It's primetime, baby. Everybody watch this game. You know what Minnesota's saying? Oh, we got them. If we lose to Carson Wentz next Sunday, I am going to lose my mind. This offense is inconsistent. The offensive line sucks. They can't run the football. The passing game is good one drive, terrible another. The first half, I was content with the offense the first half. Second half, they disappeared. This is crazy to me. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And I gotta come in here in this live stream and make it seem like, oh, they're gonna be okay. No, I'm not comfortable. I am nervous about this Eagles team. You lost to the Broncos, and then you followed it up with a loss to the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football. I could handle losing to the Broncos. I could handle that. But losing to the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football for the world to see, the world just watched you lose your aura in real time. The football world just watched you lose your aura in real time. This is unheard of. Thank you for the super chat, Greenie. I really do appreciate the $100, man. You're phenomenal. Thank you, bro. The boy RJ, one of my members, shout out to my man RJ, man. He says, I don't know about the after party this year, Tone. This shit crazy. Bro, we not even invited to the party this year, man. We looking through the window. RJ, we not even in the party this year, bro. We looking through the window. We just looking. Matter of fact, we at the back of the line, like, hey, I'm with them. Hey, my man. Tell him I'm with you. Tell them I'm with you so I can get into the club. Tell them I'm with you so I can get into the after party. Tell them I'm with you. Nah, brother. You not with me. You not with me, bro. You not with me. I don't recognize you. I don't recognize you, bro. You not the same. You not the same man I know. I mean, what happened to you? What happened to the grill? What happened to your clothes? What happened to your sneaks, bro? What happened to your watch? And yo, did they rob you, son? Did they rob you, son? Yo, I saw you getting off the bus on your way here. What you mean? You not with me? You not getting into the club looking like that when I got all this with me? Nah, you know what? You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? I'm about to really take it back on y'all. This reminds me of that scene in Space Jam when Charles Barkley lost his talent and he's walking down the street and the kids say, oh, shoot, you Charles Barkley. Y'all, come over, look. It's Charles Barkley. He like, can I play? They like, yeah. So they hooping, and Charles Barkley getting cooked by 10, 12, 13-year-old kids. And then eventually, one of the young boys say, hold on. You're not Charles Barkley. You just a wannabe who look like him. Be gone. Be gone. You don't belong here. Be gone. Hey, Philadelphia. Hey, guess what? These not the Eagles. These not the Eagles. These wannabes that look like them. Be gone. Be gone. You don't belong here. Come on, man. This is embarrassing. Shout out to my man, Rel Blunt, for becoming a member, man. I appreciate you, big dog. We got Unstable Eric with the super chat. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. He says, Tampa Bay and Detroit have new OCs too. The difference is they've actually called plays at a high level before. Those organizations just lets guys fail up. Yo, Eric, I couldn't agree with you more. Tampa Bay got a new OC. Offense is flowing. The Denver Broncos got a new OC. I mean, the Detroit Lions got a new OC. Like, who's Detroit's? Let me see this real quick. I need to find out who Detroit's OC is. I need to find out. Let me see this, and I need to find out where he worked before. Because if he was already on the staff, that's crazy. Who is it? All right, John Morton. Okay, who's John Morton? John Morton. Okay, let me see this. He's 56 years old. John Morton. Okay. John Morton was the pass game coordinator for the Denver Broncos in 2024. John Morton did not work for the Detroit Lions in 2024, meaning they went outside the building and hired somebody. What did the Eagles do? They elevate Kevin Patullo. And guess what? I was willing to give Kevin Patullo the benefit of the doubt. I was able to, I wanted to give Kevin Patullo the benefit of the doubt. But guess what? It's over. It's over. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. Detroit did it right. Detroit said, you know what? We're going to go get somebody from Sean Payton's staff. What is Howie Roseman and fucking Nick Sirianni do? Hey, Kevin Patullo, you've been here long enough. Let's give him a shot. Why not? You have a Super Bowl caliber roster, and you put it in the hands of a rookie OC. Not just a rookie OC, you put it in the hands of a guy that has no pedigree. No pedigree. King Marcus with the super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. By the way, we got over 500 people in the stream. We got 385 people on X. We got over 180 people watching on Twitter, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, man. On top of that, make sure you guys are migrating to the YouTube side. Again, you guys being on the YouTube side helps the channel grow quicker. I do appreciate you guys being here on X. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. But if you guys can migrate to the YouTube side, that'd be fantastic. King Marcus with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, King. He says, fact that Dart looked better than Hurts with less weapons is just embarrassing. Hurts in his offense needs to figure it out. Unreal what I just saw. Facts. Facts. That first half, Jalen Hurts and Jackson Dart was going blow for blow. That first half, Jalen Hurts and Jackson Dart was going blow for blow. That second half, oh my God. Oh my God. Offense disappears. Play calling becomes vanilla. AJ Brown still running the same routes. Quick slant, go ball, comeback route, out route. Like, it's the same stuff, different week. This is not going to change. This is not going to change. This is not going to change. This is embarrassing, bro. Nas, hey yo, is this what? Nas, that's you? Hey Nas, is this? Yo. Hey Nas, that's you? This Jan Nas? Hey, Jan, Nas, this y'all. Tell me, please be y'all. Because I need a hug, yo. I'm dying right now. Yo. First of all, I think this is Nas. Shout out to my man, Nas. Shout out to my girl, Jan. Got love for y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for donating to the channel. Really do appreciate you. We are in a living hell. We are in a living hell. And again, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, okay, you won the Super Bowl. You got a late start to looking for a new OC. You got a late start. So I get trying to hire in-house. But I'm done with in-house hires. I'm done with it. I'm done with in-house hires. It's over with. It's over with. And you know what I think is going to happen, y'all? I'm about to give y'all the hottest take of hot takes. You know what I think is going to happen? I think at this rate, I don't see Nick Sirianni lasting 2 more seasons. You want to know why? Because we've seen Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie fire a Super Bowl winning head coach before. We've seen it happen. We've seen it happen. We've seen Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie fire a Super Bowl winning head coach before. And honestly, it may not be this offseason, but if they don't bring in somebody who knows what they're doing to call the plays on offense, we got a problem. And also, by the way, we gotta call it like we see it. This is Nick Sirianni's playbook. His concepts are trash. Trash. We got a Ferrari sitting on bricks. I feel like they're holding back Saquon. They're holding back Jalen Hurts, holding back A.J. Brown. I feel like they're holding this shit up. This team is too talented from top to bottom to be looking this bad. Thank you for the super chat, Nas. I appreciate you. Green Wingman with the super chat again. Thank you, brother. He says, then you need to blame the players because they endorse KP. You know what's so crazy about that, Greeny? What do you expect them to say? What do you expect them to say? You feel what I'm saying? What do you expect them to say? You know what I mean? Like, they can't just outright say, hey, yeah, you know, I don't like the hire. What are they going to say? They can't just jump out the window and say, oh no, he shouldn't have had a job. They're professionals at the end of the day. Hey, yo, Nas, that you, bro? Nas, that's you, bro. Tell Jan I said what's up. Kiss the baby for me. You feel me? Like, what do you expect the players to say? Yeah, you know, we can't trust KP. Hey, listen, as a matter of fact, you know what I think? I'm about to really do the science real quick. You know what I think? I think Nick Sirianni. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Remember when the Eagles won the Super Bowl and Nick Sirianni was like, hey, Kellen, we got to run this back. Remember when Nick Sirianni was on the podium and he said, Kellen, we got to run this back. I think Sirianni knew something that we didn't know. I think Nick Sirianni knew something that we didn't know. I think Nick Sirianni knew his homie wasn't ready for the job deep down. Because you don't say that. He straight up said, Kellen, let's run this back. Shout out to my new member, Nas. Shout out to my guy, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for donating to the channel. Thank you for becoming a member, dog. I really do appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me. Let's see. Amir with the $4.99 super chat says, Sirianni got to go. When our OCs do good, they get poached for head coaching jobs. It's clear that Sirianni can't call plays. Kellen Moore should have been our head coach. You know what's so crazy about it, bro? This is going to be a constant issue until they get somebody in the building that can actually call plays and be creative and do shit on the fly. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, this is crazy, bro. The Eagles are not Super Bowl contenders, man. They're not Super Bowl contenders. And we cannot pretend this team is. Yo, Shar, you nailed it. Just coaching on vibes. Just coaching on vibes. Cool says Big Dom would make sure Nick is always the coach. Nah, Big Dom been here before Nick, and Big Dom gonna be here after Nick. That's a fact. Big Dom was here before Nick, and he gonna be here after Nick. Nick Sirianni did not have his team ready. Point blank, period. You know what I think? I think they low-key thought they was gonna come in here and walk all over the Giants. My guy Nas, appreciate you, bro. We're a bad football team. And I'm not even talking talent-wise. Yo, my wife was watching this game, and she was like, yo, this is so ghetto. My wife flat out was watching this game with me from beginning to end. And she said, yo, this is ghetto. This is just ghetto. What's going on right now? Yo, the Phillies got their ass kicked when the Eagles lost on Sunday. And the Eagles get their ass kicked when the Phillies lose tonight. The Phillies and the Eagles, as of right now, are bad vibes. Bad vibes. Like, honestly, they've been running the same offense for like 4 years. No evolution. No evolution. The route concepts are corny. There's no creativity out there. Dog. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of being the optimistic guy. I'm tired of being the guy who tries to see the silver lining. I can't be that guy anymore. I'm on a game by game basis with this team. And honestly, when people say, is this 2023 all over again? I don't know if I can disagree with them anymore. I've been fighting it. When people ask or say, this is the 2023 season all over again, how can I disagree with them right now? How can I look at somebody in the face and say, hey, they're still 4-2. They'll be okay. They're 4-2. They'll be okay. How can I look at you guys in your faces and pretend like we ain't all see the same thing? How can I look at you guys and say, damn, we good? Oh, man. This is sickening. This is sickening. They all deserve to walk home, honestly. And frankly, if somebody's talking shit to me about the Eagles, what can I say? Hey, we won the Super Bowl. Yeah, we did, but it's a new year. One thing I am happy about, though, I am happy that Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl on the resume. I tell you that. They can't take it from him. They can't take it from him. But we see what it looks like when this offense has competent play calling. We've seen it. Shane Steichen, Kellen Moore, we've seen it. We've seen what it looks like when they have competent play call. Run game's working. Pass game is efficient. We've seen it. This Eagles team in the offseason, they lost Josh Sweat, Milton Williams, Darius Slay, Isaiah Rodgers, all on defense, CJ GJ. And in this game, you were looking like you were missing all of them. You were looking like you were missing all of those guys tonight. Keely Ringo can't play. Adoree Jackson is old. The Eagles have no pass rush. Yo. They were missing all of those guys tonight. They were missing. Why didn't we just sign Isaiah Rodgers? Why didn't we just sign Isaiah Rodgers? You spent $6.5 million between Keely Ringo, Jaquorian Bennett, and Adoree Jackson. And guess how much Isaiah Rodgers is making with the Minnesota Vikings? $6 million a season. You should have just brought back Isaiah fucking Rodgers. Who are we? Who are we? I think out of all the losses, the Isaiah Rodgers one is the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's the one. When you look at this football team top to bottom, you say, hey, they're talented. But it's not enough. It's not enough, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Devontae with the super chat. Thank you, Devontae. I appreciate you, bro. He says, just let Patullo go at this point. The man can't do it. Bro, he can't. He can't. I cannot survive. What are they? They 4-2, so there's 6 games played. I cannot survive 11 more games of this. I can't. I can't. If you want to save your season, you get Kevin Patullo out of the building. That's the only way you save your season. That's the only way you save your season. You got to get Kevin Patullo out of here. I'm sorry. Nick Sirianni can't be worse. He can't be. He can't be worse. Dog, if I'm Howie Roseman, you got to make a phone call. You got to make a phone call, bro. You got to make a phone call. You cannot let this go on for 11 more games. It just can't. It just can't. You're still 4-2. Like, and then again, I want to make sure I speak about this correctly. Jalen Hurts had a spectacular first half. He was cooking. Then the second half, he just turns into a fucking pumpkin. The route concepts are trash. And Jalen Hurts, how did you miss Devontae Smith? He was wide open. You connect with that. That's a touchdown. The score is 24-20. It's a whole different football game. Oh my God, bro. I gotta listen, y'all. It's late. I haven't eaten since I can't. When's the last time I ate today? I can't even remember. Cause like I can't watch during the game. I can't eat and watch the football game. That's just not what I just can't. I can't enjoy my food when I'm watching the games. Cause I'm always moving around too much. 2 weeks. When's the last time the Eagles lost back-to-back games? When's the last time? 2023? 2023. That was the last time the Eagles lost back-to-back football games. And Jalen Hurts is better than this because we saw that first half. Jalen Hurts could throw the ball. He could throw the football. But the second half, the offense goes anemic. Miss Ash says that one overthrow would not have won us the game. But it changes the complexion of the game, Miss Ash. It changes the complexion of the game. You're down 17-20. You connect, you're up 24-20. It's a different complexion. It's a different dynamic. The Giants have to play you differently. I'm not going to say that's the only play, but that play, that's a defining play in the game. That and the interception. Those two plays define this football game. Or if anything, they defined the second half. Those two plays defined the second half. And guess what? The refs even tried to bail you out by giving you the pass interference. What does Jalen Hurts do? Throw an inter-fucking-ception. His first interception in over a year. I'm sorry, his first interception since what? Since the Super Bowl? But if we're talking regular season, his first interception since the Cowboys game, maybe? It's a different dynamic if they connect on that pass. It's a different energy, and it's a different energy in that on that Giant sideline too. No, I'm talking about the PI on they called pass interference on one of those guys. You're talking about the holding. They had threw a flag calling defensive holding, but they picked it up. They gave us the PI call. When Hurts threw that interception, I tweeted, game over. Game over. Anyway, listen, y'all. The Philadelphia Eagles are 4-2. I can't even sit here and say to you guys, hey, better luck next week, right? I can't even sit here and say to you guys and say, hey, look on the bright side. I can't even say look on the bright side. This team did not execute tonight. This team lacked consistency on the defense side of the ball. They couldn't get stops. They are compromised at corner. Quinyon Mitchell went down with a hamstring. We have no idea if he even plays next week because hamstrings are unpredictable. Cooper DeJean got banged up. Reed Blankenship got banged up. Jalen Carter's dealing with an injury. Landon Dickerson is dealing with an injury. And we have incompetence on the offensive side of the ball from a coaching standpoint. And as pissed off as I am at Jalen Hurts for throwing that interception and missing Devontae Smith wide open, I'm still rocking with my quarterback. I am. But that coaching staff on offense, oh my God. Pray for rain, y'all. I don't know if I can last all season with this offense doing this. I don't know if I can look at this offense with this play caller and just be comfortable. And there's no way Howie Roseman can watch this and say otherwise. Here's the thing, though, right? Firing a D coordinator is a lot different than firing an OC. You see, offense, if you have somebody else calling the plays, you can finesse that a little better. I think you can recover from that better. I really do. I think if you fire Kevin Patullo and get him out of the building, I think you will have a better time recovering than when you fire Sean Desai. I really believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that wholeheartedly. Jamal Singleton. Shit. Give it to Jamal Singleton. Let him call plays. Give it to anybody but Kevin Patullo. This is going to be a hard watch if they allow Kevin Patullo to just continue to do this all year. This is going to be a hard watch. This is going to be a difficult watch. Thank you for the super chat, Rel. He says Alabama Hurts showing up, man. Listen, man, I'm still rocking with Jalen Hurts. I'm watching every game. You guys still getting the content. Don't get it twisted. We rocking till the wheels fall off, but God damn it, we got to kick Kevin Patullo off the bus. We got to kick Kevin Patullo off the bus. You can still salvage your season. You can still salvage your season if you get rid of Kevin Patullo. You can. You can. Dog. Ridiculous, man. Look, I got to go. I got to eat, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the donations. Thank y'all for the super chat, man. You guys, super chat, you guys have truly, truly been phenomenal tonight. I appreciate y'all so much. I always need space to vent and get this stuff off my chest. And you guys make it so easy, man. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the donations. Make sure you guys keep it locked. Smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Shout out to my people watching on X. Shout out to my people watching on the YouTube channel. You guys have truly been phenomenal. Retweet it. Share the live stream. Hit the like button. Follow me on Twitter as well. You guys are the best. I'm bleeding green to the day I die. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. But we got to kick Kevin Patullo off the bus. We got to kick Kevin Patullo off the bus. This roster's too talented. At this point, let Nick Sirianni call the plays. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. That's how pissed off I am. I'm out of here, y'all. And I love y'all, man. I have been your humble host, Tone DeShields II. And you guys have been locked in on Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game.